Hey LinkedIn, I had a call yesterday and was just speaking about content in general, and I just wanted to talk about this one point. It's easy to get caught up in, you're in business, you go, I need a video that says this, or I need a deck for this, and you can think about it in the thing that you need right now, and that can handle a short-term thing, but it can also be a bit of create a fragmented content approach. And so when you look at the overall content strategy and you look at what you're trying to do, one of the best ways is just like map out like the objective, like where do you want to go? What do you need to do in full? Driving, whether it's like, if it's demand gen, then okay, the outcome is that you want to get a new customer. Basically, you want to get somebody into sales. You want to get a new lead or prospect, or route someone into sales, right? So that's the objective. So when you work your way backward and you kind of look at the overall journey, you look at all the different touch points, you go, number one, who is the audience? Like, who's the actual audience? Where are they? How do you get in front of them, and what are the different routes that they're going to arrive at the objective? And if you look at it overall beyond that, now it enters sales, and then you start looking through that sales process. You're like, okay, now it's in discovery, now it's going into the proposal stage, or it's qualifying, and then it's going through that journey to sort of sell and handle and closing and all that kind of stuff. And so when you look at that overall journey, you really want to look at it from a standpoint of like, what is everything that we need to do? Number one, mapping that journey and identifying who that audience is exactly, and then what is everything that we need to do at each touch point to get in front of that person. And so rather than the fragmented approach of we have a product video, or we have a thing that's coming up and I need this one thing, or sales may say I need a video that says this, or we need a deck. When you look at the bigger picture over the course of the year or the 2 years, and you go, what's going to arm our team with everything that they need in order to accomplish the revenue goals, or the demand gen goals, or the sales goals, or whatever it is? What is everything? Let's think ahead about it and go, what is everything that we need that's really going to have a shelf life and support them at every stage? And again, that could be starting with mapping the overall process and making sure that you have the process mapped out, then identifying the target public or target publics, so the key ICP, as people call them, or ideal audience, defining who those people are, and then what needs to be said to those people, and then filling in the gaps to make sure that you have the content. It could be, okay, here's the organic content for LinkedIn and for all these different places, and LinkedIn newsletter, and then here's the LinkedIn ad campaign, here's the video content, here's the sort of trail of things that we're going to be needing, here's the decks for the sales team, all those different things, the deck for the discovery, the deck for closing. And you can kind of have a playbook or a map of everything that you need to do. And I think that if sort of doing it right the first time, if you do that, it kind of gives the team everything that they need to sell at every stage, and they're kind of armed, so it's not kind of a frenetic approach of creating fragmented pieces that maybe don't always go together. I know that's personally what I want. If I'm doing something, I want to kind of plan ahead, and I want to have everything I need. So all the assets that kind of go in sequence, or kind of methodical, and allow me to both promote and sell at every single stage. Certainly if you're in sales, I want everything that I need at each stage to sell the offering, right? So just something to think about. But I mean, you're not going to avoid it. There's obviously things that happen, and you just create fragmented content, and like, I need this, I need that. But ideally, you would map everything out and create everything that you need.